know. My new bitch flew from Atlanta to fuck on the scammer. She knew it was gonna do it the worst. But all of my bitches got manners. They like their little cannons when they feeling down in the dirt.
It's just like with this streaming shit, bro. You gotta you have to it's not even like change and adapt. It's almost like you have to do shit like sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with like people that want to stream. Sometimes you gotta do something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. It's almost not selling yourself.
Yeah.
Not fucking that. But sometimes you gotta do like you're in your head. You're like, I know this will give views.
Yeah.
I guess that's not selling your soul, but you're kind of pushing the boundary of like how far are you willing to take your move.
And I think that's where like I said, even when you was kind of making statements about my content and stuff like that, I didn't look at it like, damn, this nigga hating. I looked at it as, all right, this is criticism. This is where I need to learn, right? Because you can learn from other creators. I think that's the most important thing. That's how you become next level is not really just sitting in your niche, sitting in what made you become who you are. Yeah. It's really about just branching out and becoming the best creator that you can be.
Crazy. It wasn't even the only time I tell somebody, like, bro, I want you to see you do more is if I actually, like, will sit right there and watch those streams. I've only... Like I've told Yankee that, I said it to you, I said the big win. I've only said that to people like, oh no, I actually watched this thing. Like if I actually watch somebody and I've seen them have a banger stream, I'm like, bro, I want to see them keep doing that. Yeah. So that's like, so I've like, I've only said it like the people. If I comment in your chat, that means I actually watch it. Yeah. If I follow people, I'm not watching that shit. Yeah. Like there's plenty of people like that. But like, I'm pretty sure I have like a good amount of watch time on all of y'all streams. Like, I actually no comment. I'll watch your whole shit. Your stream. Yeah. I'm like, this is funny. It's just entertaining. Yeah. But then again, I'm just also like. When ever since Kai gone, I feel like niggas also have to like kind of like come to look together a little more. But
also too, and I hear you say that a lot of times with Kai, and this is not even take away Kai because Kai has a lot of influence on who watches who. It's streamers. If Kai says, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with his content," I ain't gonna lie, he's gonna shoot up at least 100 viewers, at least. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I understand how much influence Kai has, but it's a lot of streamers that are doing extremely well. That you don't even know that Kai has no relation to the average 5,000. Yeah. It's just because we don't even look at it that way because of what universe we're in, right? The thing is, right, this is how I see it. I was doing well before Kai was Kai. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was in E-dates with Kai. You feel me? Yeah. So I seen Kai go from here to here, but I was still doing my own shit, and I just looked at myself as a streamer. You feel me? And I think that it's still the same, but one thing that I will say is because Twitch is now becoming oversaturated, it's becoming an Instagram platform. It's becoming a Twitter. It's becoming a place where people go to watch, but it's not like the gaming environment that it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So now it's becoming like, again, like HBO, like a television app. So
I think that's a good thing though, because bro, when I first started streaming. Let's say I have 2K and I'm just yapping. I'm telling funny stories and boom, boom. I would play a game and majority of people would still stay even though I'm not a gaming streamer. Yeah. Nowadays, I can have a banger stream and if you turn the game, if you do a segment that you know a lot of people not going to fuck with, you can lose up to 50% of your fan base's watch because it's like, oh, I don't want... And I think, but here's the thing though, I personally think that since so many events and productions were happening, I've been hearing so many niggas say like, we're the desktops. Yeah. And that's why I think like desktop streamers are going to be the ones that continue to push Twitch because everybody else that was doing IRLs, the girls that was coming over here doing makeup and showing their titties to be funny and all this shit, and niggas that was just going out fighting people, I think they're starting to get pushed out. And then people say streaming is dying. No, that bullshit is going away. So you're not just seeing constant clips of fucking ignorant shit. Because before, when I came out in 2023, there was no ignorant streamers. Name one. You nigga be like, okay, I was watching Neon. Fuck all that. Name 3 ignorant streamers from 2023. You can't. That wasn't what was popping. As soon as Kick came out and niggas started going around and fuck with people, I can name 5 ignorant niggas that just started streaming last week. Yeah. Yeah. So, just for the fuck of it. Now, I will say, me coming up in the streaming industry and seeing people around me that was trying it because they understood what Twitch was going to be, because I knew what this was going to be. My parents was telling me, you're going to get kicked out in 6 months if you don't figure out what you're going to do with college, because they didn't see streaming as a
like a profession.
Yeah.
They seen it as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? You just doing some bullshit. Yeah. So I had to convince myself, sitting down, had a conversation with myself that this is what I was gonna do because nobody understood what Twitch was gonna be. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I just simply feel like, again, with this the oversaturation of the platform, that it kind of makes you have to pivot. But it's not something that I'm not willing to do. You feel me? And that's why I'm okay with doing shit like this, because at the end of the day, another thing is collaboration. If 5 niggas with minds that understand content come together, as long as they don't bump heads or they on some shit where they have chemistry, it can take you so long. It can take you so far. Yes. Nigga, I was in a house with niggas that didn't fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? Dead ass. I was in a house with niggas that literally was pushing me to the side. My nigga, like, literally pushing me away. And I knew that I knew if we all had chemistry and wasn't greedy, because what we'll end up having is we will all stream. One person would stream. So everybody will watch that one person. So we was fighting over streaming times. Like, we was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm streaming at 7 to 10. I wouldn't get the desktop till 3 in the morning, nigga.
That's bullshit.
You feel me? So it's like, I understand how this shit can go from here to here if niggas just be like, you know what? I can sacrifice. Sacrifices will take niggas a long way. A lot of times niggas feel like they the main character, right? If you got niggas in a room, think about this, right? And I always bring up AMP because they're the only group that I see on terms of streaming wise that sacrifice. It's some niggas that don't even stream that's an AP. Some niggas just know they role. Like, they understand, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Like, they play to their strengths. And exactly. And they come together and they allow themselves to go up. Even back in the time where they were lit, they was all lit, they was all streaming the house. It would be niggas sitting at 50K. It would be niggas sitting at 1,000. It would be niggas sitting at 500. They don't have the ego in mind. Even if they do, they keep it off stream. Feel me? They have conversations and meetings with each other instead of putting it on stream. A lot of shit that was going on with me in the house, it was all on stream. And so it takes it to another level. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I feel like stuff can escalate because it's on stream. So a lot of times you can have a conversation with a nigga, you feel what I'm saying? And it escalates and gets to a certain point where it's not supposed to get to because there's cameras involved, there's people watching. For example, when them niggas slapbox all the time. Yeah. Niggas is cool.
But you know what it is? The cameras is now the bitches, the girls.
Yeah.
Like when, for example,
Facts.
If me and him started slapboxing and it was just us in here.
Facts.
We can play. Like, all right, you got me, boom, boom. Yeah. But that's now the girls.
Yeah.
Now, if there's girls watching us slapbox, you're going to hit me too hard. I'm going to try to hit you back even harder.
Right.
And then
now we're fighting. Closing. Exactly.
And then it's not even because of like just the camera itself. It's about what the clips will say. And it's about what people will say. If he slapped me the shit out of me and knocked me out, you know how many niggas would make a video and be like, I'm happy Tbvnks finally got knocked out. I never liked that nigga.
Yeah.
He's a bitch. He argued. So it's about, I got to worry about not just the clip of, and the fucked up thing is, the clip that was made will be by one of the niggas that watch the most.
Exactly.
Or one of your biggest clip. All of a sudden, now they putting some shit, boom, 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 and they have the power to change your entire
narrative.
Hate train on me.
Yeah.
And then once I broke it, everybody that was hating on me, they shut the fuck up. Yeah. Because them clippers, they have too much power.
Yeah.
I have a lot. And then since there's a camera now, and then the fucked up thing is, with streaming, you can't beat it because it's live.
Yeah.
So now you can't edit shit out, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then since there's a camera that gets the girls, you now have a point to prove.
Yeah.
And this turns more people in the street niggas than actually be more in the street.
Yeah.
This right here would make somebody shoot somebody knowing they not like that just to prove a point.
And honestly, that's what I was going back to what you was talking about how, like, you was making comments on niggas that, like, be beefing online and they never see each other. You wanna know why? It's not because they scared of one another. It's because they're scared of what somebody's gonna say if something goes down.
Yeah.
No bullshit. I deadass will see a nigga get slapped, another nigga get slapped, he be like, I ain't gonna lie, that other nigga slapped him harder. Or that other nigga, bro, it's so many narratives on me that's so untrue. Like, bro, I'll get on TikTok Live. So I'll be on TikTok Live sometimes. Ain't that the, bro, I swear to God, I probably could find somebody on the internet right now that could be like, ain't that the nigga that got knocked out by Tbvnks? Like, they'll just say some random shit because they really don't understand what actually happened because of comments. Yeah. Comments literally create narrative. Titles of clips, it could be clips that have 1 million views about a nigga sitting in a car. He don't say nothing, but the title says this nigga
this weird. And then
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's crazy? The comments that talk about the streamers in the clips, whoever the big people be, they will call you a dork, a geek, but the definition of what they're doing by spreading false narratives is literal by definition being a dork or a geek. And a lot of people that comment negative shit and shit like that don't know nothing. They're actually projecting their own insecurities.
Yeah.
And that's when I stopped taking hate as serious. Because sometimes I'll see a nigga make a hate video and I'll look at his background.
Yeah.
He's 29.
Yeah.
In a car, on his lunch break, on his smoke break at a gas station with his work shirt still on, and decide to make a video about another grown man just for a banger on TikTok. Yeah. What the fuck are you? And I'll see that, and I'm like,
but you know what's so crazy? It's not even just that they'll make a banger for a TikTok. It's the fact that when they're making it, it's their actual true emotion. They truly, they truly feel that way about you. You know what I'm saying? But they only feel that way over the internet because when they see you, they're starstruck. Yeah. When they eventually see you, they probably.
You know what I say all the time? If you don't like me, if you ever made a video, if whatever you feel about me, don't make no video when you see me, just do it to me. Yeah. Or false. They're going to try to say gay. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you see me, just do whatever you feel. Yeah. Don't listen, because some people are like, yeah, that nigga Tbvnks is a bitch, or that nigga this, and that nigga ain't a real, or he ain't like that. Okay, well, you know the events this person goes to, DreamCon, TwitchCon, YouTube.
But also,
all these, they might even live in your city. When you see them, don't tell the 12-year-old on TikTok that's going to put laughing emojis in your comments. Go to him. That's why I don't, when you say internet beef, that's the reason why I don't internet beef or try to get into it with nobody, because I'm a lot more calmer now. When I was 18, 19, I used to just fight, like just get into any I didn't care what it was. Yeah. Any way you want to go about it, I didn't care. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm calmer now. I'm 25. And I will try to see a situation and be like, it doesn't have to go there. Yeah. And I'll be like, you know what? Let me do different than what I used to. Yeah. But it does not mean that I'm going to just also like, you know, like at a certain point, I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like,
yeah, but this is the thing. I ain't gonna lie. For me, like I've always been a de-escalator. Like I always try to de-escalate situations. I kind of feel like for me, I have started to change. Like, I've started to be a person that feels like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when it comes to content, personally, I just be feeling like I kind of try to fill it out. And it's very hard for me to determine a person's character because of the camera being on. So that's why right now, like, it's hard for me. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, this is something that I wanted to do. I already know when. Like, I already know, like, Rondo and shit like that. I just didn't know you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was something that I was willing to do because I think when we had Discord calls, like, I fuck with your content and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that it's best to deadass, like, conversate, you know, kind of talk with somebody off stream to get to know them. So you know their boundaries, you know a lot more about them that they can tell you off stream to know, all right, I'm gonna be comfortable with this person on camera. Because that's what ends up happening. I end up getting into it, or I end up being on some shit where, like, I have somebody on stream and they say something crazy, and then I was like, I don't know how to react because I don't know what that person comes from. I don't know. It's like, and then that's when niggas start bumping heads. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, like we talked it out. It's cool. Like, you feel me? I fuck with you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I know you apologize and shit. It just, like, for me, you gotta understand, like, it's certain shit that I done been through where it triggers me, bro. Like, it dead ass triggers me because I don't know what people's intentions is. Yeah. And that's where I'm coming from. That's why I acted that way. It's like,
no, but the thing that I was trying to, like, that's why I was trying to de-escalate it. Yeah. And it's not about you. The type of person I am, like, since I'm older and more mature, and I didn't used to apologize. Like, I was, like, my man Jason, when I was inside, he put me inside, he was like, you, like, grown. Because at 18, I would have said more, like, when I was younger, I'd have kept being disrespectful to the point, like, we have to fight. Because I used to be a big troll, rage better, like, oh, he being sensitive. Like, I would have been like, oh, this nigga crying like a B word. Like, I was young and dumb. I was not disrespectful, but I was just playing too much. That's why people start hating me with the girl content. Yeah. Just playing too much. Yeah. But, like, I'm that type where, like, I don't like getting into it with somebody. And then, since I'm older, more mature, and then it's like you say you have, like, trauma. Yeah. I have trauma. I'm like, oh, I apologize to somebody, and then they'll go back and be like, oh, I made that nigga apologize. He a bitch. So then I'm now, you still got cameras on. Yeah. Now that's when you know what the biggest enemy is? Ego. Yeah. Because at one point somebody's not willing to let it go.
Exactly.
And then now it's like, all right, now you're in another situation where it's like, and the thing is, a nigga will watch this and be like, nigga still dorks. Yeah. Like just when talking, and they're still like, these niggas still, and you're like, what?
And I ain't gonna lie, this is what you have to do because again, it's a lot stronger for us to talk this out on camera than it will be off camera because at the end of the day, we are dropping our egos right now on camera. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We are putting our pride to the side and being able to talk it out as men. And that's what people need to start doing is being able to talk it out as men. Understand you go through some shit. Yeah. Somebody make a comment that you don't like, you're gonna bump heads, bro. Because I promise you, if we had this conversation off camera and we was talking and sitting there, bro, it wouldn't even got to that point where, you feel me, we even bumping heads. It probably would have been like, bro, chill, bro. Like, don't say no shit like that. But because, you know, the clips and shit like that, that shit, it can make a person look a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's where I'm coming from. And that's why.
No, I was telling I was like, you know what? I said it wasn't even the joke, because that's something I would say on stream. Yeah. I started thinking, bro, I ain't gonna lie, them clip pages is weird. So that's why I was like, you know what? That was a poor point. Because a nigga will clip that and don't like you. Yeah. And your page will be called your stream name biggest hater. Like, no, and then they'll clip some and they'll get a banger. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Nah, I know how to clip is. I was like, nah, that was wild. A nigga will clip that knowing that niggas don't like certain niggas on the internet. Yeah. So I was like, nah, that joint was wild. My only problem was, I didn't like after I apologized, like you kept like going. Like and that's when I started like getting like irritated. Where I'm like, all right, like I have to walk away because I don't want nothing to get too bad to a point. But look, it's like somebody feels like they have to do something. Yeah. And I was like, all right.
Facts.
Because when I went up to you, I was like, the way I enunciate things, people think I'm always playing. Yeah. And I was like, no, when I was race baited with the apology, I was deadass not going for a clip. I was like, no, like they think I was trolling. I was like, no, I was actually apologizing. Yeah. So that's why I was like, no.
And then it was just on some shit like I didn't even really too much care about the people that was around us when we having a conversation because we was generally just having a conversation. But my thing is, what irritates me is because you don't understand what I've been through on some shit where like my past, who I done dealt with and shit like that. So when people make certain comments that people have already made on the internet and I know I'm not that type of person, it kind of like,
I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You didn't know that. So that's what I'm saying. That's where my guard came up because when the comment was made, it's kind of like, bro, I'm already silencing out like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's just where it went wrong. That's where you bump heads at. But it's cool now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the own kids thing is like, but no, like, I don't know if you watch my desktop, but I know that's like an actual like thing I say. Like, all these niggas were boys. Like, But no, I didn't know you actually went through someone like or whatever. I don't know. It's not my.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I'm saying. That shit debunked. But like, we all have our like, you know, our triggers, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Like. You know, it's certain shit that you have spoke on that's real life. You feel me? Yeah. Because you had to make it content because somebody was trying to play with your character. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? And so if somebody were to bring that up, but here's the thing. That's the thing, though. Yeah. I actually have different boundaries. Yeah. I'm one of those people that 99% of things about me you can joke, and I don't get like upset. It's like I'll just joke back. Okay.
And I'll like that's why I'm older and more mature. I'll joke back and say something like to like trigger you because I'm just not gonna let you trigger me. But that's why I don't like trolling people because I don't. And
that's good though, and that's good, and that's also good. That's good to know too.
Yeah. Someone broke up. Oh, you're I'm like I would say that.
But
not everyone's like me.
But hold on,
but get mad at something.
Exactly, and that's good for you to tell me. That's good for you to tell me because at the end of the day, if I make a certain joke. Like, I'm going to be sensitive with the people that you love, the people that you talk to, because
my homie said he was going to make slime out of my grandma's ashes.
You did just say...
But I did say his grandma burned his house down. So, I mean...
you feel me? Yeah. So, like, if you the type of person that is cool with your mom jokes, but...
like that.
Nah, everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially off of first encounters. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like exactly. Yeah. So if that's how I operate. I'm not going until I know you comfortable. That's why I mentioned the fact that spending time with somebody off stream is important because I probably would have learned that if I, you know what I'm saying? If I was around you, you know what I'm saying? When I call Wynn's music trash. Say you call somebody music trash.
Oh, there's a couple of niggas that's like you gotta see me.
It's a couple of niggas that. When I see you, it's on site because you call my music trash, my nigga.
Yeah. Like if you said my music was trash in the car, I would just be like, laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm one of those people like, if anything you trolling serious, bro, it takes a lot for me to get mad. Yeah. I just don't like when I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do have a pretty big I don't have an issue, but I have pretty big pride. Like I don't like when somebody like tries to make me like make it seem like they punking me. Like my image to me is like I'm a man. Yeah. Like I'm a man that can take shit. I can apologize, but like I'm a stand on. I don't give a fuck if a nigga's 7 foot tall. I don't give a fuck if nigga has been MMA fighting for 16 years. I don't give a fuck if they say he killed somebody in the streets. At the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, bro, I tell my shit all the time, you have to be a man. Yeah. Win, lose, or draw, you have to just stand on you just being the man. That don't mean, and the thing about the niggas that watch, they think like, oh, you're not like that. You weren't in it. The nigga saying that, not even like that. You don't have to be like that to be a man. Yeah. Being a man has nothing to do about where you're from, what you done did in the streets. You have to just, so sometimes I'll be like, all right, like, you know, but for the most part, bro, like, all it takes is a conversation, and a lot of niggas can't afford to do that. They don't have that in their pockets. To just have a conversation. Like a lot of niggas, sometimes a lot of niggas would rather have a situation happen, play cool in your face, go back to their shit, and then be like, oh no.
And sometimes, you know what's so crazy? It's you are more of a man if you're willing to have a conversation. A lot of these niggas just want to react instead of actually controlling their emotions. Controlling your emotions makes you a man, bro. Because females don't control their emotion. They let their emotion take over and they just do shit. Every female that you deal with, they're unreasonable when you get into a scenario. I'm just saying, like, it's true because when the female has emotions, you have to let them cool down and then you come back and have a conversation and be like, I'm sorry, babe. You know what I'm saying? That's how females are. And so when niggas be so quick to be like, oh, I'm finna fight you, or I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, all right, bro, we could talk this out. You feel me? Yeah. That's how niggas need to be, you know? And I think that's how I am, bro. I just feel like I'm the type of nigga that if you come to me and you be like, bro, my fault, it might take me a while, but I'll eventually be like, all right, yeah, it's cool. Like, it's good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy for me? It don't take me a while. Yeah. I'm the type of person, like, I don't know, I'm kind of petty. I have to say something, like, irritate you, though. Yeah. So I'm like, if nigga came to me and say something, I'm like, all right, we're good. But I think my problem, like, but that's also my biggest quality is like, how much of a troll, like how much I like to just play around. But then again, I like I said, I'm starting to, like, calm down with that because I realize, like, not everybody is playful or, like, to joke all the time or joke about everything. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah. But I think that having a conversation could have kept a lot of people alive. Yeah, I think that sometimes, bro, you can just have like, and the thing is, your conversation don't even have to be you agreeing. We don't still have to agree, and we don't even have to be cool. Yeah, we can have a conversation, and it's just like, all right,
yeah, all right, we go our separate ways.
Yeah, exactly. There's no love lost. Like I'm not going to disrespect you, this and the third. Yeah. But then again, I also do think, like I said, a lot of the internet shit and a lot of shit that people see in the chat and comments on clips will influence a nigga's next decisions. Yeah. Because that's why, bro, I don't take internet beef serious. Like there's niggas that have made videos with me. I'm talking about bangers, 100K likes, Tbvnks, boom, 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 and I've never responded because I'm like, one, I'm probably never gonna see you, and two, if you do see me, you're not saying any of that. Yeah. Think about it. How many niggas have made a video on you on TikTok, a documentary, like, oh, this nigga, no. And if they see you at DreamCon, anywhere else, they see you walk past, do you think they'll actually touch you and be like, hey, I gotta tell you this to your face. Are you a bitch? I don't like you. That's not happening. Yeah, it's not. So it's like, and plus the problem is, a lot of this shit, they would rather see us like actually like us scrap. Yeah. And that's entertainment. They would rather see one of us pull a gun on each other and shoot the other one. Yeah. And then it'll go on TikTok.
Blog pages, they eat it up.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, this happened, boom, boom. Yeah. And then it's just like, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, it's just switch.
Yeah, it's just content, bro. And I think again, I come from realism content, right? You know, there's different forms of content. There's people that stage shit, there's people that do reviews, there's people that do food reviews. You know, it's different forms of content. Mine is just living my life on camera. You feel what I'm saying? That was majority of my content back then would allow me to grow as a creator. But, you know, like that in your community plays a big part. You reading your chat, I'll let you know. You tell me, like, you even telling me, like, your chat don't like certain shit. You feel me? That you stream. At the end of the day, your community plays a role in the decisions that you make. Yeah. Right? So for me, my community does the same thing. And, you know, we have talks. Your community is an extension of you. They really are you, like, when it comes to certain shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy because I really feel like these niggas are my alter ego. Like, I feel like Sometimes I don't allow them to control me to the point where they controlling my real life. But when it comes to content, you're gonna stream what your con wants to see. You're gonna stream certain shit that your con, like, all right, say, for example, like, you bringing certain people back on your stream that your stream enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, you do shit that your stream wants to see.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what plays into views. You know what plays into people that... But sometimes, bro, like, when you give, like, when you show too much that you really want to see, like, when you dive too much into it, it makes people too used to, you know?
Yeah.
It makes people too used to, like, oh, you just pandering and versus coming up with creative shit instead of third. I feel like that my community is definitely, like, they're a reflection of you. So if you have a shitty community, if you have a toxic community, you bred that. Like you brung degenerates to your, and I ain't gonna lie, some of the shit I was doing, I have degenerates that way. And I told myself I want to do a community cleanse. And there's been people I've lost viewers because I'm like, I don't want.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. And I feel like, you know, again, there was a point in time where nobody was doing the content that I was doing. Nobody was going to college dorms on stream, and it was just them. I was getting locked up. I was doing all different types of crazy shit, sneaking into places. I was doing crazy high adrenaline content, you know, driving cars fast, like on stream and shit like that. I do crazy high adrenaline content, but I feel like for me, I need to start attacking all aspects because I want to be a creator that can just sit at home and chill with my chat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I love desktop. Bro, you see my 2K. That's literally my PC.
Yeah.
I feel like, bro, the best times of my streaming has been when not even off the nostalgia, but when I first came out, when streaming was just streaming. Like, bro, when I used to sit on desktop, I used to clip myself with Minecraft and GTA underneath. I'm like, bro, like, I miss that. I wish streaming was still like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you didn't feel compelled to do certain shit. You didn't feel like, let me spend all this money to IRL and do this and the third. I honestly do think that this decline of streaming is going to keep happening until, like I said, desktop fully takes over. And I think when desktop comes back, it's going to weed out a lot of people that don't actually fucking stream. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of niggas that stream and they're not entertaining. Yeah. What's going on, what's entertaining is what's happening around.
And sometimes what's entertaining is the person that who it is. It's a lot of celebrities and rappers that get on stream that have just 2,000 because you're
already known.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm like, you rap about you made 10 million. What the fuck are you streaming?
Yeah.
You like, I'm like, bro, like.
But sometimes I lock back in with myself and I kind of start to focus back in on myself because at the end of the day, you know, I think there's room for everybody to grow and eat on Twitch. You know, it's a lot of people, it's people that's joining Twitch every single day. And for me, I'm really just trying to better myself. I'm trying to be the best person that I can be. And I think that sometimes I go to other streams to, you know, kind of like look at what they're doing that I'm not.
Well, I have to be honest. Have you ever viewed about it before?
I never viewed about it, on God.
I have. Wait, not on Twitch. Fuck. I already told my stream.
Okay. So you view about it?
Yeah, okay. I've said this like 10 times.
Damn.
No, but the thing is...
But this is the thing.
The reason I view about it... I know it was on Kick. I've said this on stream. And we make jokes. Nigga, fuck yeah. I'm like... I mean, I'll be telling my chat. I'll be making jokes. I'm like... Look, on Kick, the first time I seen 170 viewers, next day I logged into kickview.com. Yeah, no, fuck that. But it was more of a thing. I was like,
now you were just trying shit.
Yeah, I was just trying shit. Yeah, no, and the thing is, a lot of niggas would rather like, not you. I'm saying a lot of you ask. I've asked every creator, have you bought it before? Everybody say, nah, I've never done that. I'm one of those niggas. I'm so proud. Like, nah, I'm nigga, yes. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna say? Like, nigga. Like, but niggas would rather be like, nah. That's almost like telling nigga you ever got burnt before. They'd rather say no, knowing they have, versus saying like, yeah, it's happened.
You got burnt before?
Fuck you. I've never got burnt.
So you just gave the answer that you just said that somebody was like,
no, I said I've never got burnt.
But the niggas that got burnt say they never.
No, niggas that got burnt would say that they would never say that they got burnt. But you asked me have I got burnt, I just said no. But I've never said that I would never say have I ever got burnt before. So no, I've never got burnt.
Yo, bro, what the fuck did you just say, bro?
Most niggas that gotten burnt will say if I ever got burnt, I would never tell people. He just asked me have I got burnt. I just said no. But I didn't say if I ever got burnt, I would never tell you. So I'm telling the truth.
I still don't understand. You can say that shit 3 times. I'm not gonna understand. Bro.
Listen, if a nigga has gotten burnt, they would say, I would never actually tell someone if I got burnt. I would always say no. But if someone just asked you, you can still just say no and be telling the truth. Because I didn't say I would never say.
What about the niggas that you're insinuating? They got asked, have you got burnt? They're gonna say no.
But then they'll say afterwards, I would never tell you if I actually did got burnt. Everybody I know that ever got burnt says that right afterwards. If I ever got burnt, I'm not actually gonna tell you. So I'm like, I know you got burnt. Because most normal people are like, no, I've never had a STD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's most normal people. I've never had an STD. Like, nah, I'm good. But
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of niggas that tell you they ain't got burnt, and they got burnt, and they keep it at, I ain't never got burnt. That's one nigga right there.
You got burnt. I went to Morgan.
You got burnt?
Yeah.
How many times?
Yo, what the fuck?
I mean,
Yo, he give me a buck though.
But here's the thing though, here's when you gotta realize about being burnt. Just because you got burnt does not mean you're a dirty person.
Yeah.
I know people that have had sex for the first time and got burnt. It's just like, but what you got, chlamydia?
Yeah.
You was on the 7 day or the 1 day?
But I was after that. I just stopped fucking with bitches for real.
Wait, it was from the neck or it was from where you crack raw?
Yeah.
You still talk to her to this day?
You can't get chlamydia from head.
Yes, you can. It lives in your foot.
You can get chlamydia from head. You can't get chlamydia from
Go
head.
get it. I know because I'm terrified of any disease.
So it's because you're terrified. It's not because you have it.
Yeah, I'm terrified of this. Well, I'm not terrified of the ones that you can get rid of. I mean, that's all right. You just take some antibiotics and you just never tell somebody, oh, I ain't. But the ones that you can't get rid of is the ones where it's like,
I wrap up now every time. Like, I don't even play that shit on here.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't wrap up because I'm not having sex with you. But I feel like I have to.
That is true.
You have to. If you show me, you have to show me like the result. If I feel like, oh, I gotta wrap up before I have sex with her, I'm not having sex. I'm not gonna.
What does that mean?
If I feel like you're a goer, like, oh, I have to wrap up with this specific girl, I'm just not gonna crack you.
Okay, now I'm a object on that. Right?
No, that's facts.
Hold on. There are women right now that will get a Brazilian wax that will have the most clean skin, great body. He look like they all put together, and they be fucking burning, bro. I'll tell you that right now, bro.
But here's the thing: just because you look good does not mean I don't know that you're a goer. What are you talking about?
Okay, hold on. So
most girls, what you just said, they look like goers.
So, but what I'm saying is, what I'm asking you is, what determines if you're gonna fuck a bitch wrong? And there, mind you, that means there's girls out here that, well, I'm not saying now, obviously, whatever you got going on, but I'm saying in the future, hypothetically, you're going to have to fuck a girl for the first time.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I'm saying,
there's no way for you to tell. Requirements to make fun
unless
of
you say, let's ask my chart.
I'll tell you. Yeah, other than my chart, I'll tell you. For me to fuck a girl raw, here's one of them, and this is perfect. She made me wait because we're actually talking. Boom. This is a relationship thing. Once we have sex, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Not saying I can't get burnt, but it makes me more comfortable. And here's the thing. I could be the first dumbass nigga that you made wait. Girl, they do that. Yeah. But at the same time, we've been talking for like 2.5, 3 weeks, and we actually going on dates, and I'm actually in love. Oh, I'm going wrong. Because now I'm like, oh, I want to make this. Me going like this to you is now you're my girlfriend.
I wait longer. I'm not gonna lie.
What you mean you wait longer? He's going.
No.
2-3 months.
You waited 2-3 months?
No. Before
going raw?
Yeah, really see.
No, but you already hit with the rubber though.
Yeah. That's
what I'm saying. We talking about.
Yeah, we talking about my first time.
We're talking
about first
time.
No.
First time. What he's saying is,
hey, you know what's crazy? Wait. I don't even fuck. I'll be honest with you. I have low body count because I'd rather you just suck my shit. I really don't be cracking girls. I'll just ring light go.
And this is the thing about that.
That's real nigga shit. Ring light go. Not go if you cool, but ring light.
I mean, all right. So
I'd rather just ring light boom.
But how can you have that perspective of what? Oh, you're talking about just sex in general. Like, I'm not. I'll get the neck from a girl. It don't matter what her background is. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Now, if we talking about, and here's the thing, I don't like cracking a lot of girls because I have monstrous meat. So when I crack them, what the fuck you looking at my dick for?
I did not.
No, you just seen that.
I did not.
I swear to Jesus Christ when I said monstrous.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I pour Jesus. Did you not see that? Bro, okay, you seen it a little bit.
I'm looking straight at you.
But look, I have monstrous meat. So when I crack a girl, 9 times out of 10 they go immediately crazy and like they start doing too much and they start saying you can't crack me like that and expect you to be cool. So I'm good. I don't like having sex with because when I have sex, I like to actually like have sex. Like when I crack a girl, it's not just for me to nut. If that's the case, you can just suck it. So when I have sex, I'm making sure you good. I'm gonna show you some shit. Every girl I've ever cracked, they always like, oh my god, that's the best I ever had. And the thing is, even if they lied, I still done it, so I don't care. So even if you lie to me, I still done it. But every girl I've ever cracked, when they be like, yeah, you your shit is like large. I'm not even too much. I swear. I mean, I wouldn't lie.
Having a big dick does not mean you have good sex, chat.
Okay, but having a big gun and knowing how to shoot it means I can catch a lot of bodies in the field.
Chat, because I can catch the same amount of bodies with you with a little ass pistol.
Right, but having a big gun and knowing how to use it is way more dangerous than the nigga with a little gun and know how to use it. Because the bigger gun can take out multiple targets at once.
A woman.
No. Well, yes, it depends. But here's the thing. Watch this.
It depends
Watch
on
this.
women.
Watch this. Would you rather hold on?
I know women
watch
right
this.
now.
Watch this. Would you rather have 8 inches and a woman only needs 3? You don't have to use the whole thing. Or you have 3 inches and you can't give her more than that. You can't give her 5. I would rather have a 9-inch meat and she only needs 5 of it. Because now I can give her a small meat.
Yeah.
I can give her a small meat based on what I have.
Mm-hmm.
But then I meet somebody else that needs 6.5. I have more surface area.
But see,
That's-
now we're about to start describing dicks, and I'm not about to go that route. So
now you trying to make? I'm just being
no,
honest.
I'm not. I see what you're saying, but it's just like, you feel me?
No, I'm just saying, be honest. I would rather have a large meat and a girl like, oh, it's too much, and I back the surface area up. I back it up because let's say, and I don't have 9-inch meat. That's almost impossible. There's only like 2 niggas in the world, and Dread is one of them. If I had a 9-inch meat,
Who is one?
Dread. You know him? OG Mudbone too. Y'all niggas didn't watch Corn back in the day.
I know what you're talking
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Him agreeing is crazy. That was crazy. But I didn't expect him to agree to that.
Why did you?
No, I wasn't expecting him to.
Yo, what the fuck?
No.
No, he just said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm here. That's
not
your dick too.
No, wait.
Yo,
I didn't say long dick. I just said dread.
no,
Never
but
heard of OG Mudbone?
No, OG Mudbone shit like actually.
Yeah, you never heard of OG Mudbone?
No, his shit like actually 18 inches. I swear to God.
wait, there's a nigga with a dick like that?
I think it was fake, but it did look pretty real when I was a kid. So, anyways, what I'm saying is, I would rather have large meat that's too much because I can bring it off of you and give you what you need, versus having too little and she says I need more and I don't have nothing to give. But at the same time,
Yeah, I mean, that's us. Like, the thing is, I'm not gonna disagree with that because, again, the females that you have in your bed, right? It could be on some shit where that girl tell me, I don't like a dick like looking like this, but then you end up fucking and she be like, oh yeah, I'm not leaving you. So females do that. They be on the type of shit where they try to insinuate because most of the time they don't want people to perceive them a certain way, right? So like, it's females that might like that shit and they don't tell people they like that shit. So again,
you know what's crazy? I've heard from girls that I've dated, they're like, they'd rather have a nigga with a big meat because they would like to brag to their friends that their nigga has a big meat. So it's not even about what you do in the bedroom. They just like, oh, my nigga has big meat. Because nobody brags to their girlfriends like, oh, my nigga meat is 3 inches. No one says that. But if you have like a large meat, they'll be like, my nigga got big meat. So it's kind of like, but then again, at the same time, I don't really meat watch. I don't give a fuck what nobody else is slinging. Because all I really worry about is my nuts at the end of the day. To be honest with you. And like I said, a lot of times, bro, I don't really be cracking. Like there's not that many people that can say, oh yeah, I cracked this nigga. Because bro, I'd rather just And because here's the thing, girls don't even understand, having sex is tiring. I don't like to have sex after I'm done streaming. Do a 6-hour desktop streaming, making these niggas laugh with a ring light in my face, and you want me to stroke you for 35 minutes? Just night. If you my girl, we cool, we can lay up. But if we not,
I'm gonna just be 100%, bro.
Lame.
You know, I'm a realist. I just like keeping it real.
But
Banks, I promise you, you done hit some dirt.
yes. Nigga, hold on, but he know what he tried to do? He tried to make it seem like I was gonna be like, no, I ain't. Nigga, I'm a man. I have been poor, I have been broke, and I have been down bad, and I was tired of being my dick. Have I linked with a bit off Facebook dating or some low shit? Nigga, every man has.
Wait, Facebook dating?
No, Facebook dating. I'm joking.
Whoa! Hey!
You have hit some dirty shit, you have hit some down bad shit, and you have hit some down bad shit. Every single man in the world has done this. Nobody, if you sit right here and tell a camera, oh, I only do I hit 9s and 10s, I'm gonna think you gay. Because at that point, you're lying.
Because that's when
You're lying. You're forcing it. I'm gonna think that you're trying to convince other men that you're talking to the most beautiful of women. You're gay. Yes, you trying to make it. Yes, nigga, I've hit the lowest I've ever gone was a 3. Damn.
Oh yeah.
No, wait. No, 4.5.
Wait, I'd say 4.5, 5.
Maybe a 3 is crazy. Maybe 4.5.
I ain't gonna lie.
4.5, 5.
thing is, bro, I can't say that's. Wait, bro. I'm trying to think.
A 3 is crazy?
You been lower?
Nah, hell no. But I'm saying though, like I'm on some shit where I'm trying to think back. Like you know Morgan State, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know how that shit get, bro. You
Hell
coming back from fucking Dream Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's that one bitch that's just on your dick. She just wanted so bad. You just like, bro, fuck it. I'm gonna just give it to her, bro.
Got a little nice little
Those are the worst ones to give it to. But girls like that, like they'll do anything.
Yeah.
Like if you was like, if like I've been in a situation where like they'll be like, oh, I hope you know I ain't going to just just be sucking it and just like that's all we do. But every time at Thursday at 2 a.m. when I need my shit sucked, I just send a text and she's like, I'm coming over.
Yep.
And when you lose that, I don't give a fuck. That's the worst one in the world. It's almost like having like a never mind, because I'm getting my PR. I'm a feminist. Yeah, I'm a feminist. So I don't do that no more. But when I was like a young kid, I used to do shit like that. But
yeah,
nowadays, you know, nowadays as you know, we're streamers. We are known men. We are quote unquote high value people. We are. I want to find the actual.
You know what? I was gonna talk to you about this too. I think that when it comes, well, this is just about the past. This is probably something that you realize too. Like, honestly, when you start a relationship with a person on camera, I just feel like it will never be a point where you can take them serious unless you never put them on camera at a certain point again. If you continue to put them on camera, I feel like it's just fake from the beginning. That's just my perspective on shit. I feel like sometimes people's true intentions don't really come to the light until shit hit the fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly realized that from me trying to take people serious through people that I've met on camera. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work that way.
That's even men though. That's even friends. Like for example, from what happened earlier, I would rather you get on stream and be like, no, bro, you cool, but like I just can't be like I can't be friends with you. I'd rather be like, I'd probably say, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not disrespect. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, all right, whatever. I would rather a nigga say that than a nigga go behind somebody back and be like, yeah, I don't like that nigga. Or I'd rather, like, for me, I think the best thing is just keeping it real. If you don't fuck with somebody, that's the problem with this streaming shit. A nigga will hang out with you because you have 10,000 viewers and not like you. And then here's the thing: niggas use you, get what they need, and then now you like a napkin, just on the side, tossed away. That's why I'm like, it's hard for real people to be in this shit. Cause I'm like, just keep it real. If you don't fuck with that nigga, use your hands. If you genuinely look, this are all streaming niggas, all body stream. If you have, and I'm not even promoting no weird shit, but the way I grew up, if you got problems with a nigga, either tell him or shut the fuck up. If you don't like a nigga, guess where we all gonna be at? DreamCon. Tell the nigga to come to your B&B, or you gonna see this nigga, meet this nigga, and tell him what it is. Stop. Why do niggas would rather go for a clip than real life?
Yeah. But that's because everybody's trying to eat in ways of understanding that negativity thrives, right? So if a nigga, it's different perspectives on this shit too. Yeah. Because would I rather, if I'm on some real shit, I know niggas that will like dead ass try you on some shit for a clip because they doing two birds with one stone, right? Yeah. So it's like you can't look at it like, bro, like I just want everybody to be perfect and real because, bro, this world thrives off negativity, bro. Everybody wants to see the craziest shit. Even the niggas, mind you, the niggas that you're talking about in the chat, it's some bold niggas out here. It's some bold niggas that will try some shit. That will try some shit for some content. Niggas really be on that. We saying that because majority of niggas will shake your hand. But I'm telling you, Banks, it's some niggas out there, if you go to certain places, that will recognize you and try you because
just for that 15 seconds.
Just for that 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. I don't like being in situations because, bro, like, here's the thing, right? In your chat right now, you can say what I'm exactly about to say, and this will influence somebody to make a bad decision. You can be like, oh, I don't like situations like that because, like, I'm talking about me specifically, Tamari, me. The way my brain operates, the way I'm raised, like I said, I'm a man. I don't try to be King Von. I don't be trying to be El Capone. I don't try to be no super gangster, but I'm a man. So if somebody starts to get me to a certain point, it gets to a point where I say, I don't care. Anything that you want to do, I'm with it, and I don't like thinking like that because I don't like being that person. So if I was to like get into it with a nigga over some shit about a stream or whatever the case may be, I don't care how it goes down. If he knocked me the fuck out, I beat the fuck. I don't care how it goes down. I don't even like being that type of person. Fuck that nigga. I actually answer.
So what?
Hello?
What's good, bitch ass nigga?
Hey, you straight?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You still on straight?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I was just checking with you.
All right.
Wait, why you ain't checking everybody else?
Wait.
I'm at the lounge right now with Whitey. I'm gonna eat her ass.
All right.
Wait, why he ain't checking everybody else? What do you mean is he started? Was y'all comms the same? When he went over there and said, "Oh, T-Banks and Mel got into an argument."
I mean, he called me about that shit, but like.
Wait, how did he even know?
His chat, I think.
Oh, his chat was like, oh, "See, that's what I'm talking about." Somebody, the chat will influence other stuff. And then let's say let's say it wasn't me, and let's say I was another streamer. Another nigga can be sensitive that he called you and checked on you, and now I don't like you and him. That's how this streaming shit works. Now can nigga be like, first we was cool, now we're like, you leave, and I'm like, bro, why wouldn't they call me and check or what? And then now a nigga can start crying off of that. That's how this streaming shit. Now I don't like you and Win, and then you and Win hang out with somebody that I also don't like. That's a triple big, and then now they have somebody that don't like. Is that not how it goes? That's exactly how it goes, though. That's exactly how it. And then your chat will sit. You'll be reading your chat in the middle of it and be like, "Yeah, T-Banks, these niggas is weird." Wow, boom, boom, and now you even more influenced tonight like a nigga because now your chat don't like him. Yeah. And then now you got secret animosity. This nigga that called you, I'm like, why the fuck he ain't just answer when he was saying something on the phone? Now look at it. Now it's something completely different where now niggas are actually fighting in this Airbnb or something. Is that not how it goes down? No, that's exactly how 99% of stream beefs end up. Literally, you're checking it, but like, never hang with T-Banks again. I don't like him. Now I say, well, fuck your chat instead of third, and you get offended because you like, hold on, that's niggas that watch me. And then now that's when shit starts to be iffy, and then somebody ends up in a situation, somebody ends up hurt. That's how 99% of this shit happen. If it was I know when obviously, so I don't really care about it. But I'm saying there could be a nigga that's as sensitive as a female and be like, why did he call him and then ask me? And then now,
and then sometimes like I feel like too, I think sometimes, bro, I'll be honest, when it comes to like content creators and how they respond, I told you the main reason why people respond a certain way is because of the backlash they're gonna receive if they don't respond on the timing that their community wants or the internet wants.
Yeah.
You know, because they're trying to uphold an image that they're just so like that and they're so tough. And so that's why it's just best you have two options. You can either respond or you don't respond. And if you don't respond, that's the best way to go about it.
But it's also a lot of female qualities. Like a nigga be like,
but also too,
will he care about you more than me?
But wait though.
Like,
but hold on. Yeah. Let's be transparent here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up names, but I'm not saying these people because I feel like that is something that's a scenario that will actually take place. I'm saying it because of their status.
Yeah.
Right? If I show Speed would be like, man, fuck T-Banks, you're gonna react.
Yeah.
You're going to.
Yeah.
And it's not about what you would say. You might be like, what you say fuck me for? You might take a background response, but it's a nigga out here that's random that'll walk up to you and be like, T-Banks, fuck you, that you would just swing on because a nigga just said some crazy shit to you, but you actually might hesitate about how you respond because a nigga that is a certain status says something about you.
Yeah.
You gonna play your cards right because you know, all right, bro. That's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying about this streaming shit too, though.
But can I be honest?
Streaming shit weird.
But can I be honest with you? And you may not believe me. This is how I've always been. I'm the same person in every situation. So whether it's a nigga with status or a nigga that said that in person, I would have the same reaction. So that's why it's like,
I think that's bad.
It's not. When I said to you like, oh no, like, there ain't no streaming shit, I'm not gonna stare stream, like whatever you want. That's why I don't like being that person, because like, bro, I've changed. That nothing's cool about fighting. There's not one cool thing that somebody can say in this chat about fighting somebody. What the fuck do you get out of physically fighting somebody? Niggas lives are changed. You can go anywhere you want, anytime you want. You can buy anything that you want. Up to your limits. If you make $100 million or if you make $100, I don't matter what it is. What's the point? But I don't like being that person because I'm not. That's not me. I like to have fun. I like to troll. I like to play all day until I go to sleep and get my dick sucked. But at the same time, the type of person I am, if you want to go there, I don't give a fuck. But yes, I'm the same person. If any reaction, anytime, any person that came up to me, no matter who you are, I don't give a fuck if it's LeBron James.
Oh, bro.
Actually.
No, I don't give a fuck with this.
But I mean, it's LeBron.
But that's what I'm saying, though, bro.
It's LeBron. I mean,
It's like, bro, like, I didn't had these type of experience where I respond different, and I understand, like, bro, not every scenario you're gonna respond similar to, or every time you see somebody, it's gonna be the same response because they're different people.
That's not true, because somebody with more status, you'll be even more inclined to do something, because now your name, your fame, your everything is way more on the line. Listen, your chat will see a random nigga coming to you and be like, Mel, you's a bitch. They would rather tell you, like, you walked away, like, they wouldn't be like, nah, you was a bitch. You like, nah, you did the right thing. You chilling. Even most niggas are tip like, oh, he chasing it. But let it be a nigga with status and you let that happen. Yeah. Niggas be like, you gonna let this nigga play with you? And then now, your career is even more in shambles because out of everything that you say on the internet, everything you, for example, everything that I just said and portray about myself, about, oh, I'm a man, this and the third, if any nigga that don't like me see Tbvnks get knocked out, get pressed, anything, that would make a nigga's day more than getting paid. There are some niggas that would rather see something happen to you than wait for their direct deposit. I'm like, gang, you telling me you don't want to get fucking paid for your job? Like, they would rather see something negative happen to you, and that would make them prosper, that would make them happy for that 2 minutes they seen that clip. There's some niggas that, like, will go to sleep happy that something bad happened to you. That to me, that's crazy. I've never hated a nigga that much. Gang, you need therapy. But at the end of the day going in, you know? So, but no, I am the same nigga though. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. I don't, but, you know.
Bro.
I'm the same exact nigga, bro. Like, I don't like getting into problems and shit like that, cause I don't. I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna end out good. And niggas don't even like for me, and I think this is my. I don't want to say it's a problem. I'm older, so I can say I don't have a problem with something ending out bad with somebody. Does that make sense? And that's probably not a good thing. That's probably not a bad quality on myself. Like, anything that would happen at the table, I would have been fine with. And that's not a good quality. That's how much of a man I'm becoming nowadays. Because that's not a good quality to be like, what do you mean you don't care how it would end it? Versus trying to end it on a positive note, like talking. Like, for me, I'm like, but why even think like that? Why even say you don't care how it goes no matter what y'all would have did? But that's my brain. I'm like, I'm the fuck how it would have went. But that's not a good, but that's a terrible quality. No, I wouldn't say terrible, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I need to work on.
Nah, I mean, honestly, I feel like, I think that you're saying that is how you're changing, right?
Yeah, I'm changing.
Like, if you're saying that there are certain things that you would have did if you were the old person back in the day, it means that you do care now.
No, realistically, like, me and you would have been, like, fighting back. Like, if I was, like, 19, yeah, I would have been trolling, doing too much. Yeah. But nowadays, I'm like, bro, like, I'm 25, I'm like, oh, not my fault. Like, I'm like, oh, that's, like, what, they should just, my bad. Like, yeah, but I'm mature now.
But but that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people know, too, that, like, I'm the type of person to take it there too, but I understand that with me, I feel like I monitor situations in a way of, okay, I set boundaries, right?
Yeah.
If a person crosses that boundary, then that's when I take it there. I don't allow, again, when you say you troll, it's certain things that you could say to me that might get somebody to stand up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm gonna be on some shit where it's like, all right, like, I'm gonna just brush it off because you're not technically disrespecting me. It's just like on some shit where I felt like a nigga could try you, like on some shit like.
Oh,
like,
you talking about being passive aggressive?
Yeah, like.
Or like sneaky. No. Listen, the thing is, when I troll, I'm genuinely joking. I'm not one of those passive aggressive people like you know how people bring up your brand, like you see people bring up your brand or something like that. Yeah. There's people that would try you like that, like giving you a chicken wing, like that happened to you. And it's but like, for me, I'm like genuinely like for me, I genuinely be joking, joking. Yeah. But like, I understand what you mean. You think a nigga being like passive aggressive, like, I'm like, nigga, you're trying me, like, and you trying me on camera.
Exactly. And
so
not even on camera. It's just like I kind of set boundaries because, again, if you just laugh off everything,
niggas gonna it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
And someone's gonna eventually start disrespecting.
A nigga gonna troll you to the point where I might want to just swing. Like, I might just be like, fuck it. Hey, I don't give a fuck how this shit goes because you're allowed to get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person to set boundaries no matter if we have a conversation in the moment. I'm just going to set it right there. Like, I'm going to just be like, all right, I'm not fucking with that. Like, I just don't fuck with that. So, like, how it go, like it's just how it go because I'm just gonna tell you as a man, I don't fuck with that. And that's a masculine trait too. Mm-hmm. If you tell a person, hey, look, I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's a great quality for a nigga to be like, oh, okay. That's all it has to be. Yeah. You realize that, right?
Exactly.
If you tell somebody, hey, no, I ain't no problem, but I just don't like that. Oh no, I got you. That's then you know what somebody will do though when you say I don't like that, they'll get mad that you don't like something. Yeah. You like, but for me, I'm the type of person like, why the fuck would I get mad at somebody telling they don't like something? Yeah. You can't force somebody to like something or force somebody to take a joke.
But that's what I said though. Like again, when we was going at it, and you said I'll say it again. I'm like, it didn't make it. It's like, you know, you were trolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just...
No, not in that moment. I started getting irritated. So when I said I'll say it again, I was like getting mad. I was like, no, I'll say it. Because ego is the worst drug in crack. Yeah. Because of that, because like I said, at one point now it's like, neither one of us wants one of our chatters to clip someone and say someone got pressed. Yeah. Or someone got bitched. Or someone made someone apologize. Yeah. That... and ego is going to, and I'm trying to tell you, in the next 2 years, going to get streamers killed. I'm being honest. No, you laughing. This and the ego is going to get a streamer head box.
Bro. No. Actually though, no. Real shit though, that Chud nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. When it comes to that nigga, it's not even him. I don't fuck with him. I feel like he's a coward. I don't fuck with that shit. But what I'm saying is the fact that it was black men standing right there just laughing.
I did a creator court on him. I did a court.
I'm like, I'm trying to really understand, like,
showing all 30 teeth. He's calling me nigga. Yeah.
I'm like,
showing all 32 teeth.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yep.
No, I'm like really trying to understand, like, all right, this is crazy, bro. Like, it's really some people in this world that are just they.
Yeah, it's clout is a hell of a drug. And they would rather crash out on somebody that looks like them, sounds like them, is from the same area than them, than someone that's constantly disrespecting them as a joke for online views and virality and laughs. Yeah. And that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. And a lot of people think like a lot of people think like I'm some turn into Dr. Umar. I'm like, no, nigga, I just keep it real. Like, nigga, like I just feel like I don't know. And plus, also, you want to know another reason I don't like being in situations. Bro, I don't know if niggas see the same. I'm the type of nigga to do anything to win. So if I'm about to fight somebody, or I'm not fighting fair. Like I'm gonna grab a glass box. Like I'm gonna do like I have been in multiple situations in my life. My parents have gotten mad about my stream. No, like I used to, like a bigger nigga used to, like, not a bully, but there was a dude that didn't like me in high school. He wanted to fight because he thought I was messing with his girlfriend. I swear to God, every day I was carrying a sharp ass letter opener. Like if he was trying to, because he was big. He was like 5'11", bro, he was a super senior. He was like 20. 21, I'm 16. I'm like 145, 5'10". Every day I used to walk with it in my hand like this because I thought he was gonna try. He was big. He was gonna do. I was gonna hit him up. And I would do anything to win. Okay, I don't like being in no situation.
But at that point, it's not a fight no more.
Yeah, I'm not fighting nobody. I'm doing anything to win. Especially if my images, I'm doing.
You know what? And I think that's
like you have to get the best of me. But if not, I'm telling you, I will do anything to win. I would grab a glass bottle and hit a nigga in the head before I punch him.
What?
That's not real nigga shit.
Nah, I mean that's street fight shit.
Because here's the thing: as soon as a nigga knocked me out if I ever get knocked out on stream, grown men are gonna be like me, jumping around laughing. Tbvnks finally got knocked. I'm telling you, there's a lot of niggas that don't like me on TikTok. Look up my hashtag. There's hella niggas that don't like me. They want me to get hurt. If my streamers are, if my niggas that watch me is in here, y'all know what I'm talking about.
IT.
All right, bro.
You said go.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a talking about that box cup.
That's crazy. No, I ain't saying I don't got hands, nigga. I can fight, but I'm saying like I'm gonna do anything to win. I'm sorry, I got you. You nigga, you're not gonna play. I'm just like, bro. I don't know. But then again, you know what's crazy? The inverse of what you were saying about how niggas can feel like they can keep playing with you. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I also feel like niggas can do that with niggas like me that play around all day. Because niggas will also see you as a jester, a clown, a jokester, and they don't take you serious.
But and then also too though, I feel like again, when it comes to niggas bumping their head, sometimes you gotta get it in to understand, because that's when niggas really become the best of friends. That's how niggas operate.
But I really only got into it on the basketball court though. Like outside shit, not really. For me, it's mainly been sports. Yeah. Like homies, nigga, like throw a ball at your chest or some shit, and you like, all right, bro, like what's up? But for the most part,
I'm saying in terms of say again, like even shit that's off camera. like, say we would be playing 2K.
Yeah.
Because I know the type of nigga I am, and I know the type of nigga you are, right?
Yeah.
Based off what just happened outside,
Yeah.
right? I could see us trolling each other. We're gonna get serious, but at the end of the day, just like how we talk it out, it's a situation that can be diffused, or it might get there, but we're gonna be like, all right, bro, what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even speaking that into existence. I just understand, like, I'm getting to know you, bro. I'm seeing how you are. You're telling me who you are. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I've been around niggas that feel that type of way, and it's just like you gotta understand somebody's boundaries. That's it.
Yeah, but if we become like bros,
Yeah.
I would rather fight somebody with you versus fight you.
Exactly.
I'm that type of nigga where I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna actually fight a nigga like that's my bro.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
like we can like push him up. That's all right.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm gonna give you an example.
But I'd rather fight a nigga with you versus fight you.
Nah, facts. You know Chibu?
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah,
Bro, Chibu will fight a nigga with me, but I promise you, we bump heads every time we see each other because we have a competitive nature.
Yeah.
Right? You have a competitive nature. I can tell you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens with niggas that have competitive natures. They don't want to lose.
Yeah.
Feel me? And I'm the
I hate that shit.
type of person that has taken L's and taken them on the chin.
taken-
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
taken L's
You know what I'm
too. We all
saying?
have.
But it's also shit where you don't want to lose again, so you're gonna
Yeah.
do what it takes to not lose again.
Never lose again.
And so, whether it be an argument, whether it be discussion, whether it be debate, it could be anything. You don't want to lose in nothing in life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fuck, yeah, for sure.
But that's all I meant to say is just like, you know, we learning about each other. It's cool. Like we
I told Win, I felt like I met you though. Like
Yeah.
I know I've never have,
Yeah.
but like I feel like I met you like 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it, but when I dapped you up, I didn't even realize I dapped you up the first time. I was like, "What's up?" And I was because I felt like I already like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just like but at the end of the day, like I said, bro, that shit is. I don't let the internet influence my nigga. I'm not. That shit is. I'm not even. By the time I get my balls like, I already forgot it even that even happened. I'm not like. If I ain't gonna lie,
and it's not a situation that you dwell on, but it is a situation because, you know.
No, but I didn't know that you had background.
Yeah.
You see, you had.
Yeah.
Now if I would, if the type of thing I wouldn't throw dirt back at someone. I'm not. Fuck no. I'm not one of those people. I hate when people throw some shit that you tell them in confidence off something like.
And then I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that too.
I'm not one of those.
If you tell me, because I'm not a sensitive person. That's one thing about me is that I'm not sensitive, right? But I have had to set boundaries because of my past. When niggas pick at you, right? They do this, they pick at you, and you know in the back of your head that you feel some type of way, but you laugh it off. That's you being a bitch. That's you
being scared to say your true feelings.
Being scared to share your true feelings.
Yeah.
And I have learned to, even because my past, like of me just rubbing shit off and allowing niggas to continue to tamper, like if I speak up and you the type of mature individual that you are, understanding that that's not something that I fuck around with, and you say I'm not gonna do it again, that's some real nigga shit. Because now, if you start picking at any and everything, and I'm just having a problem with everything you say, then I'm just a sensitive individual. I can't take it on the chin.
Yeah.
But you even acknowledge the fact that what you said was crazy. So it's like I'm saying like on some shit like, all right, yeah, that's just not something I play around with, and you saying, you know what I'm saying? You feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? We talk it out. It's good.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's good. Like
no, I ain't tripping. I don't let the nigga.
Yeah.
Them niggas are never gonna like trick me out of my spot and make me just nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
But I'm all about. Listen, we niggas just need to get together, come together, to get money.
Yeah, fact. That's what we need to do, bro.
Well, you gonna still stream when you step? Or you
No, I'm about to end.
You about to end?
Yeah.
You going to your crib?
Yeah, I'm going home.
All right. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you better keep on, but I don't know about that brunch shit. I don't know if I want to hit that. I personally think we should do a desktop and go hoop.
Okay, well, we hooping earlier, like in the day.
What time?
Like at like 1. I'm about to post a flyer.
All right.
Yeah,
I say we do a desktop. We can do it here in my crib and we go hoop. I think
bet.
I personally that's a banger than the IRLs we've been doing.
Yeah.
So
Cause I'm gonna be honest. Like, what's crazy is, bro, as much as we've been sitting here just talking to each other, I feel like this is probably the most productive content that I've done since I've been out here.
I want to stream this.
It's like actually having a conversation, because I understand that that's something that you like to do. And you know what's so crazy? I promise you, I sit here and most of my friends that I'm in a circle with, they hate when I talk. They hate having an actual intellectual conversation.
Yeah, I love talking.
Where we pinpoint certain ideas, where we pinpoint certain topics, we speak on it, and we finish the conversation. And I think that is content, bro.
That's what you need to watch.
Yeah.
Not always big booty bitches, not always the drama clip, not always somebody hate farming.
Yeah.
Niggas that watch this are like niggas that's like, okay, that's actually real. Now it's not brain. And you know what's crazy? Niggas will leave.
Yeah.
niggas be like, this shit is boring.
Right.
But you talking just some real nigga shit.
Real nigga shit.
Sometimes, bro, like that's what your community like, actually wants to watch. They like, cause like, if I was sitting here a viewer, I'd be sitting back like, that's some real nigga shit. That's some real nigga shit.
So
like,
that's why
these niggas real niggas.
But look though, what's so crazy is, but when you, cause I paid attention when you got banned on Twitch, and it took you a while to get back on. Yeah. Right. And you came back, you didn't come back to the same niggas that you left with.
Fuck.
And you rebuilt your shit.
Yeah.
You rebuilt your shit off of relatable content. You didn't rebuild your shit off of content that involves the people around you or the circumstances that you end up in.
Yeah.
And so I can respect that as a creator, because for me, I see my numbers drop. I see it. I see it happening. I see my community split up because I had certain people around that told me that they was around for one thing and ended up streaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I can understand that, and that's why I fuck with you, because at the end of the day, you do you. And you understand how much worth you have without somebody having to tell you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And so for me, I'm trying to rebuild my confidence with me just being a streamer that I used to be, and understanding that I'm him. You feel me? And understanding like, no matter what nobody tell me, I started this shit and I'm gonna finish this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so
you gotta perfect what you're good at.
Exactly.
That's what when I started doing dumbass IRLs and shit and doing content that's not me, I started realizing, bro, I'm starting to do that relatable content again, and just perfecting what you had to perfect what you're known for, what you're good at, and not chase what the other people are doing. And that's my current route right now. That's why I started doing more. That's why I started saying, look, I like desktops. I know I'm doing IRLs with y'all. This and the third. I am not an IRL streamer. I'm not a just sit around anything's point camera streamer. I'm a structured desktop streamer, and I'm rebuilding my shit for the third time. Yeah. Cause I'm like, bro, I started doing shit, and I ain't gonna lie. The relationship that I was in, situations that I was in. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Having a terrible woman is worse than like being broke, because bro, like, people don't realize every great man's downfall I've ever seen happened because of one reason, a woman. And I started to realize I was going through the downfall of a great man because, and once I got out of that situation, I'm still healing. Yeah. No bullshit. I'm real. Nah, that's her. Can we use the bathroom? Yeah, it's right there. And what you mean you still healing, bro? I see you with the... Oh, yeah. He trying to be... But what I'm saying is, bro, like... He trying... I know... Where's the bathroom at? It's right there. The door right here. This? Yeah. Locked. Oh, it's locked? Oh, it's right here. Go that way. Niggas beating his beat. You the only one in here. No, it's locked because when girls in there. Why don't y'all just do runs and desktop after? That's what I'm saying. I listen. Right? No bullshit. But at the end of the day, bro, listen, it's just it's not even a miscommunication. This is my first time meeting y'all, meeting him, and I've already met Janky and Big Wim. I know I curated this and the third, like came up with this idea. Bro, at the end of the day, it's too much division in this shit. It's too many niggas that don't like each other, and there's too many niggas trying to beef. Bro, niggas just can just come together and get some money. Fuck all that other beef and shit. That shit is ass, bro. I'm 25. I'm not beefing. Nigga, just get some money, my nigga. And also stay away from light-skinned women with pretty feet. They're the worst human beings I've ever met in my entire life. But they're very beautiful. Devils in the sheepskin.
Oh my god.
But yo,
the worst part about having a pee is when we're having a conversation, man. I was holding that shit.
Me too. I actually have to take a shit.
Holy fuck.
Nah, but look, it's all good. Real like I said, I actually like your content. I actually be watching your streams. I wouldn't lie, I would like now watch your shit. Yeah. And I actually I invited you specifically because there's other DMV creators, but I only invited the niggas that I like. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I don't even think this is my idea, but it's not my idea. I wanted all of us, and I don't want it to be just Tbvnks bring. Oh, that's not. Fuck that. I want it to be Tbvnks melt of when Janky run. Everybody is just going hard. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like nigga, if you've been streaming for 5, 6 years and you still here, there's a reason. Nigga, there's niggas I know that had a hot run for 2 months. I'm talking about niggas Spark that had 4K viewers. Where the fuck are they at now? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, bro, we just gotta. But if I'm being honest, though, Milk, yeah, tomorrow, somebody in your chat actually said the same thing. I say we do a funny ass desktop. Fuck, I mean, we can do IRL if y'all want to transition. We can, I don't care.
I think we do a funny ass desktop. Even Janky brought up doing monkey together.
Yeah.
Just a funny ass, just bros in the crib desktop. I'll come up with some ideas and do basketball. Just some shit that's real.
Yeah.
Like the club and shit, that was fun, but like, did you gain anything from that? Be honest. I know your community does like to see you, club and shit, but be honest, did you really gain anything?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't gain anything, but
you didn't lose
more
nothing,
ad
but-
revenue. But
Yeah.
now I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the club, I ain't gonna lie. My shit go from here
Oh, I know.
to here. You
but
know,
that's your
but
community.
you
I
know
wanna
what's
mix-
so crazy
yeah.
is though? They complain though. They complain when I'm in there at first.
Yeah.
They know how to.
You know,
bro.
my con was complete. They were happy I'm out there.
Yo.
My con was like, nigga, finally this nigga
Yeah.
Tbvnks out that
Nah,
motherfucker
fact.
jiggling and jack. I'm
Nah,
like, oh
fact.
shit.
Yeah.
But I know your con complained, but
Yeah.
then I watched it.
But no. But that's what I'm saying. They don't. They complain because they want me to. They don't even want me to stop doing. They want me to change. They want me to be bigger, right?
Yeah, bigger.
They understand that these niggas gonna come in and watch, but because I've been doing club content for so long, I really started this shit. To be honest, like nobody does club content. It might be streamers that here and there. But I was going every weekend, like by myself, gang.
Yeah.
And so they like, bro, they tired of the shit, but they love it still. They, as much as they want to say that they want me to change, they still love it because I realize how much of a what's the word for it? Basically, attentiveness. Like they be more interactive when I'm in the club and I'm lit and I'm turned and I'm leaving the club and woo woo.
Yeah.
I'm on hella bitches, woo. They like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know, just like Ralph. Like Ralph actually progresses off of like going in parking lot pimping for the club because of the lines that he giving. Like that's just one of his forms of content.
Yeah.
And so he ends up having
I
more
ain't gonna lie.
viewership.
Y'all great goated for that. If I was to try that, even if I was spitting hella game, I would probably have like 400 viewers.
Yeah.
For me, they're like, well, that's not true. But I ain't like when I've talked to girls, now my shit has jumped up because they're like, oh, you not just a talking ass nigga about, oh, you got game. They see like, oh, no, you actually put some shots on. Oh, all right, you decent. But for the most part, like I said, even your channel, I love me a good desktop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say tomorrow, bro. Whenever y'all, I don't know what time y'all want to link. I don't know, but I ain't streaming that brunch shit, bro. I want to do a good desktop and some runs. Can we let's just run that shit? You leaving Monday?
I leave. No, I'm staying out here. I gotta take my sister to prom.
Oh,
I
how
live
old
out
is
here,
your sister?
so she's 18. She's
She's going to prom?
Yeah, she's going to prom.
Oh, that's decent. So you staying there for a little bit, like a couple weeks? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, back.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate y'all boys, man.
All right, my nigga.
I'm gonna see y'all niggas tomorrow, man.
All right, bro.
Let's get a good stream, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Yes, sir. Y'all stay safe, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let me end this bitch. Just turn it off. All right, chat. I'm gonna fuck with y'all. See y'all niggas tomorrow. Be a little 5 hour.
Boy, I didn't